Hey, you want some water? Want water? Here. Yeah. Let me get some water. Where you going? Huh? Here. Look. Look. There. Here. Here. Look. Look. Here you go. What's that with you, Bam? What's that with you, brother? What's happening with it? No. No, we got clouds over here. We got clouds, but look like it's a slight chance for rain. It's a little breeze. It's a little wind. You get way windier than this, though. What's going on in H-Town, Snipe? You about to wind it down for tomorrow, ain't you? Stepped out to hit this wave. Then I'm gonna go in and take my mess and call it a night. What's up, Tony Snow? What's up, TS? OG. Straight OG, man. What up with it? Did I freeze up? Did I freeze up? Cause Snipe ain't said nothing there. Damn blunt don't want to seal, man. So you relaxing, huh? Staying out the way, man. Y'all niggas keeping y'all ass out. What up, Cole? So, yeah, cause I've seen you trying to reconnect, but I normally do pretty good when I sit over here. You seem to fuck up mostly when I'm in the house. What up, Cole? So, yeah, I've seen the police flying all over the place yesterday. I was seeing something happen. I was at the 7-Eleven. They was busting down Karen, heading in that direction. And that's how they respond to the strip. I heard 2 people was killed in front of the Bellagio or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, police. I mean, hundreds of cars. Woo, woo, woo. They were flying over there, bro. And I was coming out the store. I seen at least 8 to 10 cars. Then when I was headed towards the house, I seen a couple more coming without the lights on, though. But they were speeding. Yeah, that's how they respond to the strip. If some shit go down on the strip, every police in the city gonna be there. But the most I seen is when we at that shooting at UNLV. I'm telling you, cuz, they had so many cops, police, in regular kind of cars. Regular cars, but they got them kind of lights. And them motherfuckers is in normal cars, like trucks, Toyota Camrys. Regular looking fucking cars. And that's when I said, motherfuckers gotta be careful in Vegas. Police be in all kinds of shit. She in the house. She didn't work today. She in the house. I'm outside. Yeah, I'm gonna go in and take my medicine. And I'm gonna call it a night. Still a little sluggish. I feel a little sluggish. I had a couple shots today. Okay, the wind getting stronger now. The wind. That little girl stay over here. Stay home sometimes. It's just something about little kids who don't want to be home. It must be something going on. Your ass going to jail. All they doing is arresting people in LA. I'm telling you, I don't care if you're trying to go to work, the store, whatever. Police and National Guards and motherfuckers like them gonna arrest your ass. And they don't need an excuse. I'm telling you, be careful, bro. I hope Victoria ass okay. I told her ass stay home. I said don't even go to work.
Well, he did because he's.
I told her don't even go to work. I hate for them to grab her and shit, bro. Did I freeze her? See, no, ain't nothing to that, bro. What up, Sue? No, it ain't nothing like the 92 ride, bro. Cause ain't no buildings burning. They just burning up cars and trash and shit like that out there in the streets. They ain't no buildings up in flames. They were shooting fireworks at law enforcement, not bullets. They were shooting fireworks. Law enforcement was shooting rubber bullets and shooting tear gas. But the protesters are shooting fireworks at their ass. Blocking the streets, and, that kind of shit. They ain't burning up all the buildings and yeah, I mean, that's Trump, cuz. Yeah, they were shooting fireworks at the law enforcement, the protesters. Yeah, they little rocket firework things. What, recently? Recently? Compton? Recently. What's up, Tammy? Compton? Compton. Yeah, that's what it do. See, if it kick off in LA, it's gonna slide over to Compton, maybe Long Beach, like that. I heard Paramount was involved. Paramount got involved. Oh yeah, that's how they get down out there. What's up, Victoria? I'm glad you're all right, sweetheart. I was just talking about you. Yeah, that's how LA get down, bro. If somebody kick it off, everybody else gonna start doing something. Say George Floyd. What's up, cowboy? I know it is, Victoria. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna take a while, Victoria. Because after all the tension is over with, they gonna be looking at all the cameras, all the footage. They gonna be trying to identify everybody in the footage, and then they gonna come and be arresting people later on. Yeah, they gonna keep coming. That's why I said it's gonna take a while. See, before this shit all sorted out. They probably been looting already. I know it is. Yeah, see, yeah, and that's what Trump them was saying with the Project 2025. That's National Guards. Why people? They try to tell y'all about Project 25. They try to tell y'all about Project 25. Everybody ignored that shit. Trump said, oh, it ain't got nothing to do with me. When they brought it up, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Was the safest? No, it ain't no civil war. Because niggas wasn't set tripping in LA no more. And the blacks and browns wasn't fighting like that these past 2 summers. Even more summers than that. That's what I'm saying, Victoria. That's why that's why the Mexicans is protesting the way they are, because they fucking with legal citizens. Yeah, they Mexicans, but they legal. They legal. And now they just fucking with any old and every old body. And you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. You can't come to LA, oh, every Mexican is illegal, because they not. Hey, the man tried to get the army from the start. The army. The man tried to get the army from the start. The army. To help uphold civil law. And they told him, no, you can't do that shit. You can't do that. So he was trying to get the army first. And they told him that's bullshit. You ain't gonna use the army as police. They told him that. But he can use the National Guards. So that's who he called. He called them. But see, but see, he started with Latinos. He started with Latinos, Haitians. When I say Latinos, Venezuelans, Ecuador, Honduras, San Salvador, Panama, uh, them dudes, them people. He started with them. Now, he never liked the Mexicans. He never liked the Mexicans. That's why he tried to build a wall on his first term. That's what got him elected the first time. Because he said, I'm going to build a wall. He said he wasn't going to back the gay community. And what else he said that got him in the first time? Now, this time, he said he's going to deport all illegals. He said it was over 3 million illegals in the country and that he was going to get them out of here. 3 million. 3 million. He said it's over 3 million illegals here. And I believe him. I believe that. Don't get me wrong. I believe that. But how many motherfucking millions of people is in America? How many of us are there? How many Americans is it? About 400 million Americans? What's the United States population? I don't know. But anyway, that's why y'all see the mass deportation like you do. And he was using military planes to deport some of them. And plus they was zip tied, handcuffed with zip ties. And you don't do that when you deport people. Now, if they're criminals and you turn them over to the law and you extradite them back to you or them, or you handcuff them people and shit like that. But them women and children shouldn't have been separated, flown on military planes, and that's wrong. I don't have a problem with deportation, but come on, let's be professional about it. Like that one woman y'all deported, but kept the child. Y'all kept the woman daughter. I mean, how the fuck you do that, cuz? How the fuck you do that? You forcefully send this woman out the country and she don't get, her child don't come with her? Okay, that's breaking the law right there. Now y'all criminals now, doing that kind of shit. Now I ain't got a problem with deportations, but let's be classy about this. Let's do this shit correctly. Because you ain't going to sit up here and try to tell me all these illegal immigrants or whoever that they are criminals. They all not criminals, bro. Not all of them. It's a few of them will rob you and kill your ass, though. Don't get me wrong. And like I say, I truly believe they made a mistake when they sent that boy to San Salvador Trying to say he MS-13, all this and all that. I don't believe it. And you motherfuckers make mistakes with y'all systems. Y'all do. I know plenty of motherfuckers who went to jail and shit, and they weren't even involved at all. So you ain't gonna sit up here and tell me you can't fuck up and sit and lock the wrong people up and all this. You can't tell me that. That y'all don't make those type of mistakes. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all do. But like I say, man, I'm all for the deportations. I mean, if it's illegal, it's illegal. Get them out of here. I don't have a problem with that whatsoever. But I do have a problem how you're going about doing it. How you running up in places of business, places of worship and shit and all this and that. And y'all even going to the government buildings where these people going to file their paperwork and extend their visas and all that. Y'all, they show up, y'all cuffing them. Talking about, no, it ain't no more. That's done. It ain't no more. Come on, cuz. You don't get down like that, bro. You know, that's bullshit. You don't do people that way, cuz. You know, that's bullshit is what it is. So did I freeze up? Ain't nobody talking. Did it freeze up?
Well, not the back, but I got half an hour in front. Can't reach it.
Oh, you fine. Oh, you froze, huh? Say what? Did I freeze up? Every time I come in here, this game fucked up. Every time I come. Yeah, they always flipping employees in this stuff. They don't keep nobody here, bro. But yeah, it's only gonna get worse, cuz. Shit, you got white folks mad that voted Trump. You got white folks mad. They lost their jobs. Homeless. I seen an older white woman, homeless. She blamed it all on Donald. She said, shit, this motherfucker got me out. I mean, she homeless, cuz older one. She shouldn't be out there in the elements like that. I mean, what the fuck wrong with this country? You say America first, but you're not taking care of America first. You're not taking care of our homeless. You're not taking care of our mentally ill. And our homeless include veterans, vets, people who serve this country. That's some of our homeless and mentally ill. We not helping them. We not making housing and rent affordable So some people can even get off the streets. We ain't attacking these hotels and these real estate owners and property owners. We ain't attacking them and telling them motherfuckers, no, you can't fuck over the people like that. One bedroom is 700, two bedrooms 900, blah, blah, blah. Just put a goddamn cap on everything. You ain't making insulin affordable. You ain't making medication affordable. You ain't making food cheaper. You ain't making education better. You're just taking everything. Jobs and everything. You're just taking it. Fine judges, arguing with governors, falling out with your main motherfucking contributor to your campaign in Elon Musk. Hundreds of millions of dollars. And now y'all arguing and carrying on. You always had a wild hair up your ass about China. That's why we got coronavirus. You fucking with China. And then you're still trying to fuck with them. And all this shit backfiring on you. But not only is you fucking with China, you fucking with all our friends. Canada, Mexico, France, and everybody else. You fucking with everybody. I mean, that's what I don't understand. You fucking with the movie industry. You're harassing the foreign movies peoples and all this shit. I mean, come on, man. You got it to where nobody even want to fuck with America no more. Africa said fuck you. Canada said fuck you. China said, well, fuck you. We don't have to take your shit. Everybody doing it. Now we ain't got motherfucking allies no more. You know, we turned our back on NATO. You talked that shit about Ukraine. Got on national TV when you met up with that president, and you know you try to talk to him like he was some peak squeak, weenie ass, bust ass nigga, telling him you ain't got no cars, this, that, you ain't got no cars, and you, what, motherfucker, he had plenty of them. That motherfucker was able to take out billions of dollars in Russian bombers using fucking cheap drones. And the smartest thing he did was to keep his fucking mouth shut, not to tell America shit. And it used to be if any country had any idea on moving on Russia, they'd have gave America a head up about it. They'd have let America know what they gonna do. So what that tell you about America? If our allies would rather keep their mouth shut than to let us know. Ever froze? Or y'all just listening? Ever froze? Yeah, y'all, the worst is just to come. The worst is just to come. After he through with the Latins, the blacks will be next. He gonna label the blacks as thugs and criminals and gang members, and so we gonna get the gang members, the thugs and the criminals. So then they gonna say, okay, them the black folks. You understand? So once they start just snatching niggas up, everybody gonna be fair game. When they start on the niggas, see, they got they's doing the Latins, then they start fucking with our Mexican brothers and sisters, even those who are legal, and they gonna start fucking with the blacks. The excuse for the blacks go, we gonna get the thugs, these criminals and gangbangers. We getting them out of here. We cleaning up the country, right? And that's when we all gonna start getting harassed, cuz. And I got Compton Crip tattooed on me saying 10 o'clock, all this shit, teardrops, and oh, I'm gaffled. I can't even attempt to explain. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be gaffled, cuz. Thrown in some goddamn concentration camp somewhere. Told y'all he was coming. Did I freeze up? I'm gonna come off, come back on. You saying you good, Shider, but you black. talk, talk, talk about you done things the American way, and come on, cuz, you black, bro. And when they start on niggas, they gonna see a nigga in you. And they gonna pull your ass over. But right now, they had the power and the authority to do what they like, to do what they will. And it's evidence, it's issues. We see protesting, we see fire, we see, we see all this. So that's more than enough for them to get down. So now, like right now, ain't no black Americans in no shit right now. We ain't in no protesting. We're not being tear gassed up. Nothing like that. Not us. Right now is Latins in having issues. Is Latins having issues with deportation, and now we having issue with our Mexican Americans, legal Americans. Legal. Now, we do have some illegal Mexicans in the country. We do. That's the truth. Now, here they come to LA. Coming to people, places of employments and things like that. Harassing folks. Man, you can't be doing that shit, bro. That's why you see the Mexicans protesting in LA. They trying to be nice. That's why they say, why y'all come over here fucking with us? And, And see, like I told y'all, Mexicans is not Latins to me, not our neighbors. Mexicans are our neighbors. Our fucking neighbors. Like Canada is our neighbors. We can walk across each other. Walk across. You see what I'm saying? They are fucking neighbors, bro. And many of them made entry into this country, contribute to this country, paid taxes, did this, and a lot of them were criminals. And them the people they fucking with, them the people y'all see ain't taking their shit. And I'm down with the brown, cuz. Man, I'm down with the brown. If I'm rolling through and they running on, say, hop in my shit, get down. Because they ain't gonna pull over nobody black. Because they fucking with the mess. I tell them, get in, Holmes. Duck down. Stay down. I get them to safety. That's my way. I help them like that. Yeah. If they came to me, need ammo, we got ammo, Holmes. Yeah, I give them some ammo. Shit like that. I'm down with the brown. Fuck that. Me. See, that's the way I help them. If I ain't gonna put my ass in the line of fire, I'm gonna support them still in whatever way I can. I don't give a fuck what you ain't doing. If you're black, nigga, and it's our turn, they gonna see the nigga in you. That's all I'm saying. Right now, it ain't our turn. Right now, it ain't our turn. You see what I'm saying? Right now, the Latinos and the Mexicans, right now. But that's what I'm saying. But they fucking with legal citizens out there in Los Angeles. It's what they doing, cuz. They fucking with our people, bro. They hard working people, taxpayers, and law abiding citizens. They ain't out of robbing, stealing, drug dealing. They not doing anything of that nature. And he bothering them with them ICE motherfuckers. Yeah, I know, Victoria. I seen a dairy farmer. He pissed off. He said he came. He said they were so scarce with the product. People from town started volunteering to work on this man's dairy farm. Right? He said they was quitting in 2 days, less than a week. He said they couldn't handle the job. They couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. He said, but they didn't scare all the Mexicans away, the Mexican workers. He said they didn't scare them all away. Who ain't paid? Yeah, Trump. Yeah, Trump ain't paid no taxes. Yeah, I got Rob and Shiester talking about how they been. I've been good, master. I've been good, master. I've been good. Toby been good, master. Master still whipped the shit out of Toby. I'm telling you. So what? When it's our turn, They don't give a fuck how good you been. They go see the nigga in your ass, and they gonna pull you over, or they gonna swoop up on your ass, get against the car, put your hands against the wall, whatever. And if your ass don't abide to what they say, then it's gonna escalate. You understand me? They gonna have it to where motherfuckers ain't gonna even want to come outside. They got some of our Mexican people like that right now in LA. They don't even want to come outdoors. Because they're afraid these motherfuckers is gonna snatch them and gaffle them up, cuz. They ain't gonna be able to make a phone call, do nothing. It need to get bigger. It need to get bigger. Maybe the blacks and the righteous white folks need to jump in it too. Because the numbers, the greater. So, because I see a lot of white folks complaining. They pissed off. Look at Gavin Newsom. Trump talking about arresting him. He tell you, arrest me, motherfucker. He say, do it. Right on, Gavin Newsom. Trump threatening him. He interfering with that. He said, well, arrest me then. And Trump punk ass try it. Trump. He crazy enough to try that shit. Yeah, they applying intimidation and fear into people. They got some people who don't even want to come out the house, afraid to go get bread and milk. Some don't even want to go to work. If they're afraid they'll be pulled over, harassed, possibly kidnapped, because they're going to be taken against their will. Because just like we got Rob Moses and Shyster saying, I abide by the law. I did my shit the American way. I didn't do nothing wrong. I've been good. You got Mexican people the same way. They citizens, pay taxes, ain't broke the law. They've been good. But they harassing them, fucking with them. Still. You understand? It was times I was hanging in the hood. I ain't bothering the motherfucker. Had intentions to bother no one. I'm in a good mood. Everything's fine. Motherfucker ain't shot at me in the past couple of days. Everything good. All of a sudden, police pull up, throw me in the paddy wagon, and they hoisted me off to the station. I can't explain nothing. But they doing gang sweeps, all this, da. But that's sad. Get his ass. So that shit don't mean nothing, man. How good you being, nice you being. When it's time, it's time. When it's time, it's time. And if you fit the category, then you fit the category. Right now they're dealing with Latinos. Right now they have some issues with the Mexican people in Southern California, mainly Los Angeles. Right now. We having issues in Florida. We had issues in Massachusetts with the Haitians. You know, it's in certain places. Texas, they bothering folks. I ain't seen ICE in Vegas. I ain't seen ICE. So maybe y'all need to come to Nevada. I ain't seen not one ICE in Nevada yet. Yeah, Tammy. They fucking with us. I got I got gaffled about 3 times, 4 times under that gang shit they was doing. They just swooping up on that. They brought the paddy wagons back for that shit. They had them vans. one night, one night, they had us and some Pyrus in the back of the van. And we wasn't even handcuffed. They just throw you back there, cuz. But we wasn't even tripping on each other because we knew they was on some bullshit. So we wasn't even tripping with each other. What's up, Wendell? I ain't lying. One time I was in the back of the van. It was us Empire, Crips and Pyrus in the back. They was hauling us to the station. The document us as gang members and all. I said, because I said, man, shit, y'all already did me. Well, they said, well, we're going to do you again. I'm like, oh, man, it's bullshit. I'm telling you. Then once they got me with the Mexicans on Willow Street, they got my ass sitting out there with them. I ain't have a shirt on that day. It was hot, too. I ain't had a shirt on. But when it's time for us black folks, then it's our turn. They gonna come after our ass. But they gonna have to use something. And they gonna say we thugs, criminals, and gangbangers. So we gonna get them out of here. So that's the tag they using on Latins and they're using illegal on Latins. They're trying to use illegal and terrorists for the message because they're trying to say cartel people are terrorists now. I mean, there's some cold dudes, but I don't know about terrorists. And so, what they gonna use for blacks, they gonna say we thugs, criminals, and gangbangers. See, we gonna clean it up. We cleaning America up. We getting them out of here. That's what Trump. Oh man, I'm saying, motherfuckers need an eye opener though, cuz I swear. Oh Lord, this motherfucker, he is something else though, cuz. Hold on, I ain't got my glasses on. What Tammy said? In front of apartment saying no loitering. Yeah. Tammy, they was tripping with that gang junction. And then you know what? Did you know what? The Supreme Court ruled that was all unconstitutional, unjustifiable, and unlawful. Said our civil rights was violated when they was doing us that way. They said our civil rights was violated because they was grabbing us for the fuck of it. It didn't have to be no crime committed or you, let's say, fit the description of a suspect. They didn't need no reason to apprehend your ass. It was like kidnapping you, basically. Because they were just pulling up. Get in the van. Pat you down. They'll pat you down first. You know, they're going to make sure we ain't had guns and shit on us. Then they throw you in the van. I ain't lying, cuz. I remember they got me, one night they got us in front of my mama house. And the Hoovers was with us. Yeah. They put a junction on 18th Street. Motherfuckers couldn't even come outside in that neighborhood. There's a couple of black gangs got them junctions too. I think the 60s got one. I think the Rolling 60s got one of those. Yeah, they was kidnapping us, Tammy. They just snatching our ass. And they say all that shit was unconstitutional. So they didn't have the rights. They was violating our rights, civil rights, when they was doing that. So they shouldn't have been doing that. You know, the show lines. Yeah, I mean, 18th Streets, avenues, certain gangs had them goddamn things on them. Them motherfuckers, if there's more than two. They say if there's more than two, you're going to jail. If your ID did the address over there, you're going to jail. That's what they was doing. And they about to start this shit up again. See what I'm saying? But see, right now, it just ain't us black folks' turn right now. Yeah, you still get gang enhancements tied to your shit now. If you consider gang members, y'all working in a group of 2, 3, or more. See, that's how they could bring RICO charges. If y'all all claiming something, a group, a gang, a club, clique, whatever, squads, whatever you niggas want to call that shit. And if it's at least four or more of y'all, and y'all representing this gang, clique, squad, crew, club, whatever it is, and you guys are involved in illegal criminal activity, that's grounds for RICO. So that's why they came at the YSLs and them Casanova dudes out there in New York and Brooklyn, because there's 15, 20 of them niggas when they went and got them. You see what I'm saying? When they went at the big U and there was 20-something people, now there's just 3. They let everybody else go, kept you, Loose Cannon, and Brick Baby under those indictments. You see what I'm saying? See, it's crazy. Yeah, so, see, all these niggas set their asses up, though. But check this out, cuz. Check this out, cuz. It's crazy how God works. Check this out. It's crazy how God works, y'all. Check this out. Y'all know, right after Roger Scott from Atlantic Drive got killed, I changed my ways. Right after Roger Scott was killed, I changed my ways, cuz, yeah, I was tired of us killing each other. So I got in the streets, you guys. I hit the streets. And I was preaching, stop the violence. Let's stop killing each other. Is what I was preaching. Now, I was doing this 87, 88, 89, 90, up until the time I left. And when I walked away from it, my mind was made up. I was saying it was for good. I didn't want to have nothing to do with the shit no more. I'm done with it. Especially after Perry was killed. New Year's Day 91. So I was like, I'm done. Because I really wasn't trusting motherfuckers like that anymore. and our leadership got knocked off. They got killed. So I knew I was done with it. Now, I just show up for hood days. When they started doing them little hood softball leagues and start playing softball and doing they shit, I show up for none of those. I didn't come to funerals because I already said I was tired of looking at homies in caskets. I didn't want to look at another homie in a casket after I looked at Tebow, rest in peace, the little homie Tebow. I didn't want to see another homie in a casket after him, but I did see a couple more after him. So that's my reason for not doing funerals. I say I'd rather remember them for the last I remember them. Because when you look at folks in the casket, that's what you're going to remember them last for. Everybody I looked at in the casket, I could still see the face in the casket if I reminisce. I might see the times we was laughing and whatever and shit, and then it'll end with their face of them in the casket. And I done looked at hundreds of people in the casket, cuz I done seen hundreds. Not no 5, 10, 15, 20. I done seen hundreds of people in the casket, cuz. Now you at the funeral, you go walk up to the casket and look at them. So that's traumatizing, man. That's traumatizing, bro. That's what I'm afraid to do. I was crazy and mother crazy, bro. I was out of my goddamn mind, man. Y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know, cuz. It took 3 psychiatrists to fix me. I had to get help. Yeah, man. It's just something about seeing people when they leaving you, especially when you gotta see them in the car. Plus, sometimes you go review the body at the mortuary, and then they had a funeral at the church, and you go look at him when you after that, and then before they drop him in the ground, we get to go look at them again. Then they'll close it up and send him on down, So I haven't been involved in shit, so I don't think they got no grounds to try to RICO me. Because I haven't had no participation, no affiliation, nor acknowledgement of any gang shit. In, let's say, about 37, 38 years. About 38 years, cuz I don't have nothing to do with any gang shit whatsoever. None. Only gang shit you get from me is wisdom and acknowledgement and shit when I'm on here. I'll speak on it. But y'all know I don't talk about murders and snitching and, and drug dealing and beasts and I don't do that. Y'all know that. That's why I may be so boring. But yeah, when they start bringing down these indictments and RICO charges on these gang-banging ass niggas, they can't put my name on no document. Cause niggas already talking shit about SAG. SAG don't do shit. SAG don't come in the hood. SAG don't, yeah. Let it be known. SAG ain't doing shit. Let that shit be known. Cause they can't tie me to no criminal activity in the presence or nothing since they've been doing RICO. See, RICO, it didn't start with us, it started with the mafia. They use it on the mafia. So after they brought down Gotti and Lil Gotti's and the other dudes, the dude that killed Whitey Bulger up in that federal pen, when they start bringing all them dudes went down on the RICOs. And do you know the mafia is smart? See, the mafia is smart. See, yeah. So the mafia played chess. They didn't play checkers. So that's why when the mafia killed the motherfucker, they turned them to fish food. They cut the body up, do all this, that, and then throw it out in the ocean, let the fishes, because they used to say, no body, no murder case. How can it be a murder case and they ain't got a motherfucking thing? So that's why the mob was like that. If they want to erase a motherfucker, they gonna erase your ass. See, so that's how the mob. That's why they didn't want to do drugs at first, the mafia, because they said, man, they'll fuck with us if we be selling dope, and they didn't want to be involved with that. But the money was so lucrative, they said, fuck it, we got to get some of this, man. So they, that's what fucked them up, was drugs. So when the mafia realized, oh shit, okay, they using RICO. RICO is this, RICO is that. They stopped doing the shit to get them RICO. They figured out other ways to get around that. They said, okay, we can't do this. That'll get us RICO. You understand? So the mafia found other things to do, other venues and shit like that. And they got out of them rackets. Now they ain't really grabbing them. They ain't got them like that because they smart not to do that shit. But all right, but these niggas, these gangbangers, these niggas, these Mexicans and shit, they doing RICO shit under the same statute. They're a gang, they doing this. All right, well, let's start getting them. See, they was sending us to state prisons, mostly. Most niggas going to the feds is bank robbers, embezzling motherfuckers, and they was going to the feds. All us gangbanging niggas, we was going to San Quentin and Atticus, and we was going to them motherfuckers. We weren't going to fed. If you was a gangbanging nigga, beat niggas up, killing niggas, robbing them, and you go to state pen. They wasn't trying to throw you in living words and in them kind of prisons. Yeah, see that's how the mafia was. They like shit. How they gonna say we murdered this motherfucker and he ain't nowhere to be found? Ain't a trace of him. So, okay, you said we killed him. Bring the body. Where he at? How he died? What happened? They can't tell you that because they ain't got nothing. You see what I'm saying? That's how smart the mafia did. Well, nigga, we gonna let you lay in the street. They come pick your ass up right where I laid your ass down at, nigga, because I ain't throwing you in the trunk and taking you somewhere, cutting you all up. Now, I ain't got a meat market, butcher store. I ain't got all that. So they come pick your monkey ass up right there where I laid your ass out at, nigga, because I'm gone. I'm in the wind. You say what? He was born in the 1800s? Yeah, Tammy, I ain't trying to cut nobody up. I ain't trying to pick your heavy ass up and put you in the trunk or nothing. And then, I ain't trying to get blood and all this shit over me. So I'm going to leave you where I laid you out at and I'm gone. I'm in the wind, man. Shit, me, I ain't got time for that. But I only got 11% on my phone. Well, shit, I'm really enjoying tonight's conversation with y'all. Really enjoyed tonight's conversation with y'all. See, Tammy made it interesting, too. Now, I don't monetize no more. I don't have super chat donations and all that type of shit when I come on. But I accept blessings and donations too, y'all. So I do have Cash App Chime for those who like to support, bless, and that type of thing. But yeah, I ain't got. I'm 10%. Let me see, 10% now. But shit, I've been on for a good while. I've been on for a good while, so I'm gonna shut it down by the time I get home. Take my medicine, call it a night. Yeah, I really dig this one here, man. Shit, we talking some good shit though. It took Shiesty to spark it. Shiesty always sparking some shit though. Yeah, Shiesty always. But I'm glad my girl Victoria, they better not fuck with Victoria, cuz. But maybe us black folks and white folks, Asian, all us who legal citizens of this country and tired of this bullshit too. Maybe we should join in the protest with our Mexican brothers and sisters, man, out there in Los Angeles, bro. the greater the numbers, the greater chance we got at bringing about what's necessary in this country. You going to Marston? Yeah, man, let's show our brown brothers and sisters. You know, we with them, man. We with them, man. You understand? And maybe we need to show up for them too, y'all. But we got to get the media on our side. Let the media know that we law-abiding. We had no warrants, no nothing, no this and no that. We showing up as observers to support. You know, we gonna bring water and legal aid advice. Shit, you know, it's something we all could do, bro. Yeah, man. But I don't understand why people didn't know that Trump was out for revenge. I don't understand why people didn't realize that Trump was out for revenge. He was mad at the government, y'all. He was mad. He the only former president to be raided by the government. He the only former president to be raided, have his property raided by the government. That brought up 34 charges against him that he was found guilty on every last one of them. And he was still allowed to campaign and run for president under those circumstances. All I'm going to say is this: God have mercy on our souls. Please have mercy on our souls, us righteous people. Lord, have mercy on our souls, please. Please. All right, y'all. Good night, man. I'm gonna get my phone charged up, take my medicine, get out these clothes, and sit up under the fan, bro. I really appreciate the conversation, especially you, Miss Tammy. Miss Tammy need to hop her butt up in here a little more often, man. Because Tammy know how to talk to us. You need to show up a little more often if you can, but I know y'all got a lot of things to do, so I understand. Rob Moses, Shyster. We had Sniper up in here. I thought I seen Junior L up in here because a lot of times I didn't have my glasses on. Slime Ball. Rob Moses. I didn't see Nikki tonight. Yeah, there go Junior L. I thought I saw Junior L. Yeah, Light Bright. I didn't see Light Bright. There go Light Bright. I seen Window come in here. Believe I saw Window. The Warriors. Kenny CC. Yeah, I'm telling you. Right now, they fucking with the Latinos. Now they slide down, slide over to the Mexicans. Then it's gonna be us black folks next. And they're gonna use thugs, criminals, and gangbanger tags on blacks. Because a lot of us doing this shit. We on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and X, and we banging. We banging, cuz we got a drill rap and shit talking about it, and that's what we do. We still poisoning each other. We're trying to sell dope to each other. We still on dope. We still doing the same old shit. Same old shit, man. We ain't doing nothing, cuz we ain't got no businesses, no clubhouses. We ain't got shit, a grocery store. We ain't got a tire shop. Us niggas, though. We might get a barber shop, though. might, those niggas might get a couple of barbershops, car washes or something. But other than that, we ain't got shit, man. I'm telling you, man. We got shit. Niggas who was having it was hogging it up. Especially these motherfuckers in the music industry, these Shugs and Diddies, and they was hogging all the money of the Damon Dashes, and all them niggas struggling, hurting now. Look out. All of them hurting now. All the motherfuckers hurting now. Greedy motherfuckers, man. Fuck them and feed them fish. I love y'all. I'm out, man. I might come on when I get my phone charged up, man. I'm gonna be up, man. I'm gonna try to pop. I'm gonna pop a narco, man. See if it crashed up. Yeah. Black Wall Street. Yeah. See, that's another thing. See, that's a different topic. See how they did us on Black Wall Street, man. Yeah, that was some cold motherfuckers, man. White folks, man, they was something else back then. I ain't lying. They was something else back then. But I ain't mad at the white folks today, though. It ain't got nothing to do with they shit, bro. That's they shit. But we just need white folks today to understand their ancestors were evil. That's all. It's the truth. They thinking, their ways, and all that was evil. It just was. Yeah. But we ain't gonna get a motherfucker what he want. Us people, we gonna stick together. Us people. We don't give a shit about the politicians and all this other shit. We just trying to live. We just trying to live. Can we do that without being bothered? Because we ain't bothering nobody. All right, I gotta go, cuz I don't want my phone to just die. And then I gotta charge it back up from zero. Yeah, that's all we trying to do, Tammy. We just trying to live. We ain't bothering nobody. So, can we live without being bothered? Can we do that? Is that all right to do? Yeah? Is that all right to do? Is it all right for me to be understandable, respectful, considerate? Can I be nice? Can I be polite? Is that okay? Can I say hi? Good morning? Can I hold the door open for you? Can I do that? Yeah. Can't give you a ride. It's too hard to be walking. Can't give you a ride. Can I do that? I ain't trying to bother nobody. All right, let me get my phone charged up. I'll probably come back on later on tonight. It's gonna be late, y'all, cause shit, it's about 9 o'clock already. I know them on the East Coast, and they probably in the bed. But I could probably come on to talk to some of my people in Europe, man, in London and in Africa's, and they might be up tonight, son. Let me get my phone charged up. Love y'all. Send mine to Monique on Slime Ball.